enjoy watching the film.
That morning, my father-in-law's house felt livelier than usual. My husband, my two sisters-in-law, and I gathered together to discuss my father-in-law's ailing condition. Although the atmosphere was calm, a sense of worry hung in the air, while my husband and his sisters discussed seriously in the living room about who would care for their father. I tried to help by making drinks for the three of them, including my father-in-law. Afterward, I went straight to the kitchen to wash the dishes. Not long after, my father-in-law approached me. His face looked tired, but his smile remained warm. That evening, I prepared dinner for my husband and father-in-law. After dinner, my husband took me home. On the way, we continued discussing who would accompany my father-in-law during his recovery responsibly. My husband finally called his father and told him that I would stay behind to look after him. However, when I still hadn't arrived at my in-laws' house, he became worried and decided to look for me on the street. Unexpectedly, I was being harassed by two strangers. Just then, my father-in-law arrived and immediately defended me. The two men left. I am deeply grateful to him for not only caring, but also protecting me. We went home together. At home, I immediately took a shower. Unexpectedly, my father-in-law followed me into the bathroom, bringing me his late wife's old clothes. That night, we sat and talked while drinking a little alcohol. Before I knew it, I was drunk and fell asleep in the living room. My father-in-law carefully tucked me into bed. The next morning, I started my day by hanging out the laundry. As I busily arranged the clothesline, my father-in-law watched me from a distance. His gaze seemed filled with emotion, perhaps because he no longer felt alone. Night fell. My husband and his two sisters-in-law returned home. I prepared dinner for them and my father-in-law. While they ate, they also enjoyed some alcohol. I returned to the kitchen to wash the dishes. Suddenly, my father-in-law arrived and offered to help with the washing. I paused for a moment, then nodded. It turns out that closeness can grow slowly, even from small things. That night, my husband drank too much and became drunk. We took him to his room. Afterward, his two sisters-in-law excused themselves to go home. The next morning, I saw my husband to the front door before leaving for work. My father-in-law followed and stood beside me. My husband said goodbye to both of us. At that moment, I realized that from now on, this house would be just me and my father-in-law. I knew this task wouldn't be easy, but I was ready. Because caring isn't just about the physical, it's also about the heart.
Thank you for watching.